I'm going to play you one of those Portillo moments, or something that seems to be close to a Portillo moment. And what happens in an election of any sort in the UK is the candidates are told even before they stand up on the podium what the result is. So when they're there, when they're gathered together on the podium, they know their result. It's not a surprise. But they've probably only had about 10 minutes to prepare themselves for this moment. 10 minutes at the very most. It's quick, it's savage, and Jacob Rees-Mogg in this little clip makes reference to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He gets the detail wrong, but the most wonderful detail in the film is the real inventions of Roland Emmett. Roland Emmett is the genuine Caractacus Potts, not Dick Van Dyke. And I urge you to have a look at the work of Roland Emmett and the wonderful wonderful wackiness, the Heath Robinson-like joy in the extraordinary of the ordinary. Teapots, kettles, whistles, bells, frills, all used to create something peculiar. And as Roland Emmett defines Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, so Peter Ellenshaw defined Mary Poppins. Peter Ellenshaw was the person who painted so many of the backgrounds of Mary Poppins. Roland Emmett's work whizzes through Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, both extraordinarily talented British artists working in the Hollywood system. Roland Emmett, of course, only very briefly working in the Hollywood system, but having such a remarkable effect. And they're both deeply inspirational, and have defined the look of some work that I'm doing at the moment with some animation, which I hope I'll share with you later. But enough of that. Let's get on to Jacob Rees-Mogg. Jacob Rees-Mogg, and I some time ago I designed a little mug, the Sir Jacob Rees-Mug. But so far it hasn't seen the light of day for one reason or another. I hope it does. I'm not quite sure whether it will be efficacious any longer, whether anybody will be interested in it. But this here is a picture of it, and I, as I say, I do hope it will be available. And apologies to people who have tried to get hold of mugs and merchandise. All of this was arranged about 3 or 4 months ago, and for some reason there seemed to be some sort of blockage in the system. The system of promoting this merchandise is constipated by capacity or whatever it is. I have no idea. It's beyond my comprehension. The ongoings, the workings, the intricacies of that sort of promotion. But merchandise is on its way, I believe. And so I give you the Jacob Rees mug.
111. Hales Independent 231. Paul MacDonald Reform UK 7,424. Dan Norris Labour Party 20,739. Jacob William Rees-Mogg, Conservative Party candidate, 15,410. Dina Romero, Liberal Democrats, 3,878. So the total number of ballot papers was 51,125. There were 142 rejected ballot papers, and I hereby declare that Dan Norris is duly elected to serve as a Member of Parliament for North East Somerset and Ham constituency.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for staying up so late. It's been a very long count and a very long evening. I want to start by thanking, of course, Keir Starmer, who has transformed the Labour Party since our terrible result in 2019 to bring us to this fantastic result this evening. I want to thank, obviously, my team, Grant Johnson, my agent, all the fantastic people who supported me, named and unnamed, in numerous ways. Thank you so much. You've done a brilliant job. I also want to thank Mr. Rees-Mogg because he has done a very good job in supporting his constituency until now, obviously, and I understand exactly how that feels because Mr. Rees-Mogg gave me that compliment some years ago and I've been able to return that. But what I do not doubt about Mr. Rees-Mogg is his genuine concern and care about the constituency, and I want to honour that and reflect that tonight. And thank him for that work. And as I said to him earlier when we were speaking, you carry a baton as an MP and you carry it for as long as you can, and then you pass it on to someone else. It happens to be my turn to take it now. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Appreciate that.
May I begin by giving my warmest congratulations to Dan Norris, who has been a servant of North East Somerset, or Wanstead as it then was before, and I'm sure will be a devoted constituency MP in future. And congratulate Sir Keir Starmer, who has led his party to what seems to be an historic victory. And this is the great virtue of our democracy. So I congratulate both of them. I should like to thank my wonderful team who have worked so enormously hard, my agent, Margaret Brewer, and my campaign director, Owen Rees, and also my parliamentary staff who have worked so hard for constituents over the last 14 years. They really are the ones who deserve the credit for the kind words people say to me about what I've done as a constituency MP. So I thank them particularly and very warmly. I thank the other candidates, the returning officer who has done this exceptionally well, as always. We've got a result that has come in whilst there isn't yet daylight, which I think is good news. And one final thought from Caractacus Potts, and that is, from the ashes of disaster grow the roses of success. So thank you very much to everybody, and good night.
And the Labour MP takes back, effectively, the constituency which has been held for 14 years by Jacob Rees-Mogg. Jacob Rees-Mogg salutes the Labour candidate and retires with some dignity. While misquoting Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, it's not Caractacus Potts who sings about the roses of success, it's his grandfather, it's Grandpa who sings that about the roses of success with all the inventors in the castle of Baron Bombhurst. So Rees-Mogg needs to go back and watch a few more viewings of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang to make sure his reference to popular entertainment is accurate when and if he ever gets an opportunity to make another reference to the ephemeral. But at the moment, of course, when it comes to ephemeral and ephemerata, he is the most ephemeral